West. She's
Yes.
Miss West in the building. Tell us a little bit about your background, where you come from, how long you been coming from that place, what you do, who are you? Let the people know.
My name's Aalyssa West. I was born in Monroe, Louisiana,
Okay.
but I've lived out here ever since I was 3 months old. I was raised by my aunt.
Okay.
I used to watch my aunt a lot, and she used to, like, for Christmas,
Hmm.
instead of her going out to buy ornaments, she would buy pieces of little crystals together and make angel ornaments.
Okay.
And whenever you put them on a tree, they were clear balls. So when the light hits it, it's like you just seen a whole bunch of sparkly angels. And she was a big reason I became so crafty.
Oh wow, that's deep. So, Auntie, right?
My auntie Dorothy.
Okay, Auntie Dorothy. Shout out to Auntie Dorothy. She was your inspiration, pretty much, right?
Yes, she definitely was.
Okay. So I know you got a boutique going on, right? Something new that you're doing.
Yes.
It's lovely. You did
Thank
some
you.
feature work with us. We did
Yes,
some
I
feature
definitely
work with
have.
you,
Yes.
and it was fun. It was
It was
creative.
awesome.
You
It
did
was
your thing.
amazing.
Go ahead and tell the people about what you do. It's body jewelry, right?
Yes, I make pieces for all sizes.
Okay.
Like these pieces, I always went into a jewelry store and I was like, oh, I like arm cuffs a lot, and
Uh-huh.
I used to always try to find gold ones, and I never could find gold. I always seen silver. No disrespect to silver jewelry, but I just love gold. I like
Me too.
Egypt. I like how it shows up on us melanated people.
Mm-hmm.
So I decided to create my own. Um, the person who inspired me to create arm cuffs and bracelets and jewelry bras
Mm-hmm.
was Aaliyah Houghton.
Okay.
She's a singer, and she passed away on my birthday.
Oh.
And it was traumatizing for me
Okay.
because that was my
Understandable.
favorite artist,
Understandable.
and everything I do, I always put a touch of her into it.
I
So
see
that's
that.
where it came from.
Okay, and you know what? And if that's what you need to motivate you, you keep doing that. Keep using that because motivation it's almost like self motivation through a spiritual way, almost
Yes.
like. So you keep doing that. Whatever you're doing behind that, that's encourage you to keep doing that and keep advancing in your boutique. I give you all kudos to it. I take
Thank
my
you.
hat off because it's like you came out of nowhere, and it was like boom, and now it's just booming, quick, fast, and in a hurry. Tell me, how long have you been in like the fashion industry? I know you got some history with modeling, right?
Yes.
Okay, how long have you been doing that, and how was that journey?
You know what? With my life, I was born 1988, and I
Okay,
feel
all
like
right,
the
88, baby.
number 88,
Hmm.
it's an abundant number, and it's a lucky number.
Yes.
And so my whole life, I've always been lucky to run into certain people in my life that put me in positions
Hmm.
that I always wanted to be in when I was a child, and it manifested into the future by
Okay.
meeting these people.
Right.
So that's where I started to be model, and then it turned into me being on a video with Mims.
Oh. Okay.
Um, he used to be, a big artist back in the
I
day,
remember. Yeah.
and so I did a music video with him. And then after that, I was just living my life, and then I always, my mother, she always been crafty, so I've
Hmm.
always been crafty. When I was younger, I I was raised very I was spoiled.
Okay.
My mom wanted us to have everything, you know
Oh,
what I
I
mean?
want that. Okay, you can
Um
have it.
and I
Hmm.
appreciate that life changed because I ended up having to stay with my father,
Okay.
my real father, and he was poor. you know,
Okay.
and I liked it because I used to stay on the east side. I ended up moving to the west side,
Hmm.
and it was different for me. I used to get $20 every day from my mom to getting $5 a week from my dad,
Mm.
and so I had to learn how to do hair. So
Okay, you
I
have to make it
started off
work.
braiding so I can be able to keep up with the rest of the kids so I wouldn't get bullied.
Right.
Because bullying is serious.
And it's deep. It's deep. We're gonna topic on that too. I'm glad you mentioned that. Bullying is something. It's terrorizing,
Yes.
you know. But we're gonna topic on that.
I just appreciate both worlds.
Mhm.
I appreciate having things. I appreciate not having it because it puts me in the middle of respecting all aspects of life and people.
Right. It's totally understandable. Let me ask you: Are you still doing any like modeling today, or have you completely stopped, or you think about going back into it? If you have,
Um, if I model, I don't mind modeling. You know, I'm a jack of all trades.
hmm
I'll do whatever comes available to me
okay. But right now, you want to focus on
on my
your
body
boutique.
jewelry
Yeah, okay.
and the models I have,
hmm
which is my favorite model. My first model ever for Alyssa Boutique
That's
is
right.
Hazel
Hazel
Marie,
Haze, shout out to
Hazel
you.
Haze.
That's right. Oh, Hazel Haze. How you feel about that, Hazel? How do you feel about working and knowing Miss Alyssa West?
Oh, me and Alyssa go all the way back to the sixth grade. So
Dang, y'all
to
taking it back.
share something with someone who's known me, been my friend for over 20 years, it's amazing. And, it would be times that, we fell out of contact, but it was nothing negative. Every time we came back in contact, it was like she never, was there and I was here. So, and that's when we started talking about designs and she, found out I was a model and then she wanted to, you know what? I would love to you to, model my jewelry. And then I'm like, of course, sis.
Yeah.
Like you my sister. You my friend, but you are my sister. You turned into that. So I was really excited, to, show her talent off with her doing the same for me. We just combining. So that's really, really great of her.
That's what's up. It sounds like the friendship there is more than a friendship. It's more like a family situation, like almost like some blood sisters right there. It's always good to have somebody like that. Representing, what you can bring to the table, and then it's almost like a cross promotion. She's representing you and your get down, and you're representing her in her career.
Hmm.
So that's I give y'all both kudos to that. Miss Alyssa, what
Yes.
what sparked your interest in to go ahead and giving this a try and a shot with your boutique?
To be honest, when I first ordered some
hmm
gold wire, I ended up making my first arm cuff, and I showed my baby's father, Brendan,
hmm
and I said, do you like this? And he was so amazed with what I did that
As he
it
should be.
for him to have done that,
hmm
you know, having supporting me in that way,
Right.
it just, it drove me to continue.
Gave you butterflies, huh?
Yes, it drove me to
You know
continue.
what? I can pitch on that because it's certain things that I do, and then my better half be like, "Hey, yeah, that's fly, that's dope. We should go ahead and do it." So it's like it's more encouragement, especially when it comes from your loved one. You know what I mean? That's the one you with every day. You talk to about all your personal problems, and when it comes from them, it's like, okay, yeah, I can go ahead and do it. But most of all, the man upstairs first. You know what I mean? That's the main confirmation right there. But that's what's up. Okay, so that sparked your interest, right? Okay, so now you just strolling along doing your thing with it.
Support is everything.
Support is
And
everything.
when a stranger just tells you that your work is, you know what I mean,
hmm
is something to build on, you you have to run with that.
hmm
Because there's a lot of haters in the world.
There is, there
It's
is.
more haters than supporters,
You better
and
be
it's
careful.
sad.
They
And
listening
it be the
too.
closest ones to you. It be the closest ones
Yes,
to you,
and that's
which
the
is even
scary part.
sadder.
You know what I mean? The
Yes.
scary part is that it's the ones that's close to you. It's a saying that they say, keep your enemies close or something like that. And yeah, oh man, it's deep. I feel you on that one. Well, Miss Hazel, what you got to say?
Well, a lot, and she knows her worth, so I can go on and on about my sister here. I'm really proud of us because look where we are now. She's made new jewelry and everything. She was able to show it off at the virtual fashion show that we had a couple months back, and it went really well. And to see her tears of joy at the end of the night was very satisfying because it's like, sis, we did it.
Yeah, I
This is
did
the
that.
start. So
And we
let's
ain't
just keep
finished.
going. Yeah. And I told her, I always told her, I said, do not give up. I said, it's thousands and thousands of people on this earth, but one is watching you and they're going to love your stuff.
And guess what? It's still one that ain't even seen it yet. So imagine by the time you come out with some more stuff, oh man, it's gonna hit big. Now let's talk about that show. Was that your very first like fashion show that you ever like? Cause you helped me produce that show. You were the co-producer on it. Was this like your first intake?
Yes, it definitely was my first
Okay.
show. I truly, I truly appreciate you guys. Like seriously, that was
Listen.
everything to me. Cause you know what the thing is, people wait on um big fashion shows, like like Vogue and
Yeah.
things of this sort. When we can do this ourselves,
Right.
like we're doing right now,
Right from your home, you can do it.
right from your home,
Yeah.
you can do whatever you put your mind to and your time into.
I guarantee you, you have more viewers online than you will have in person.
Definitely.
That's what I'm saying.
Definitely. Don't let the big mainstream, stunt your growth.
Right.
Continue pushing. Everyone has their own level and their own frequencies. Sometimes you don't want to be with the mainstreams.
Right.
Sometimes it has a lot of things going on where you have to sell your soul. It's a lot of things, and
Hello.
it's better for you to start off in your own comfortable facility than hopping into something that you'll probably regret in the future.
So to tell me this. So during that virtual show, it was live, it was cool, everything turned out good. I want to know, I'm pretty sure Hayes want to know, and the people that's listening want to know, how was that getting prepared for that show? You only had about what, maybe 2.5 weeks to actually get prepared. So you had to like build all the jury up and get the models sized, and tell me about that.
Thank God I've always worked better under pressure. I've always been that type in school that when there's a project due, I'm doing it the night before.
Okay. You,
And when I do present it, they like it, they love it. I get a great, grade because I don't know, I just work better under pressure. So, when I know I have a time limit, I'm going to get to that time limit.
okay.
I'm
You
going to
did
hit
that.
it.
You did that. Because I remember when we first came up with the idea to do your coming out release of your fashion. We were sitting there going back and forth through text. Like we planned this whole thing through text. Like it was very
Yes.
so often that I heard your voice on the phone. It was maybe like once, and that was it. But if we could plan something through text, that means that was powerful. You know what I
Yes,
mean? It
it
was very
definitely was.
powerful. The model showed up. You came to the fitting, and you got everybody fitted. We even had Dion Greer, who was here last week,
Yes.
join in as a feature, and y'all, you even took some of his
Yes, I
wardrobe
love
home.
his G clothing.
Yeah, you took some home and designed it all up and everything. Like you had a lot of work to do.
And you know what? Thank you, So and Triana. She helped me out with those creations. We went on
Okay,
YouTube. We,
shout out to
looked
her.
at some things.
Yeah,
And, we try to do what we could do to bring more,
yeah.
more looks.
Well, look, let me tell y'all did that. Like Hazel, then they like she came through. She came through for
They
us.
all came through. Alyssa, she knows she came through. She's going to be that attitude of it.
Hmm.
Everybody did so good, and we're just doing another take of looking at the video and stuff like, oh, that was
Right.
me. That
Right,
was
right, right.
me.
And check this out. Like while we out here live, like that was your very first show, right?
it It was.
Yeah.
It was. So that's introducing me to something new and that I could really excel in. I mean, but it was last week was a great talk. It was a great show and everything. And it was like, I've done this before.
Yeah, it was just all smooth sailing. I like that. Miss Aalyssa, what you got to tell us is just amazing. I know we're gonna go into a commercial break real quick, but whatever you got coming to us, I'm about to get ready. I'm finna take my notes. You are a guardian angel to our agency. We've grown with you, believe it or not. I got to meet some new models that I've never met before. They came down, a lot of new faces that worked with DPMG. I could tell you, we only had out of our whole agency, maybe it was three models, three of DPMG models, and the rest was all like outside source. So to see that happen, that was just a powerful event to me, especially here in this little place. I mean, we made it happen.
Hey, we make it happen.
That's right.
Even if we have to jump over some hurdles,
For real.
we making it happen.
It's going down.
We went through some stuff, and we're not saying it was easy at all. It wasn't easy. We went
Sure
through
wasn't.
some stuff,
We had a lot of changes to make,
but
and,
we kept it pushing,
yeah.
and we made it happen.
and it came out how it
And
came
how
out.
many shares we had got on Facebook?
I can't
About
even
like
remember.
120.
It was up.
It was
there. The
about
number is high.
120 shares.
Yeah, and that was coming from different.
That was a
pages.
blessing, definitely.
Well, listen, y'all heard it first right here on Next Level Radio, the Music Box. Haze, you still with us?
I'm still with y'all.
That's
DJ
right.
Dizz.
That's right. Well, we're going to go play some bills real quick. Y'all stay tuned. We'll see you in a second.
What's the biz? It's your girl Barcelona. Yeah. And I'm with DJ Dizz, the West Coast certified mix master from Soundproof Freshline Entertainment. Throw your threes up. Let's go.